Take a seat and we'll begin practicing in the flow today with some sun salutations. So if you remember a few classes ago, right at the beginning, our second class, we did some modified sun salutations. And today we're going to do the full version. So remember, you can always go back to those modified options that we did in that class, and I'll remind you of one part of that here in this class. So listen to your body, challenge yourself. I want you to feel challenged, but do what you can do. Flowing through those sun salutations with our breathing, letting that breath be what guides us from pose to pose through each transition. Settling into that breath right now, slowing it down, evening it out. And taking an exhale to lower one ear to one shoulder. Inhale, lift the chin up. And exhale, roll the head forward, chin toward the chest, right to the center, then inhale up in the middle. Exhale, other ear, other shoulder. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, roll the head forward. And inhale, back up the center. One more time each side. Exhale, ear to shoulder. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, roll the head forward right to the center, and then inhale up in the middle. Exhale, other ear, other shoulder. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, roll the head forward. And inhale to center. Let's take our hands to the floor by our sides, and we'll inhale the left one up above the head, and then exhale, reach up and over to the right. Inhale up, and then exhale, twist. Left hand comes down to the right knee, right hand comes behind you. Inhale up to the center, right hand is to your side again, and then exhale over to that right side. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist, sitting really tall, left hand to right knee. Inhale, back up the middle, and exhale, left hand comes to the floor. Other side, inhale the right arm up, and exhale, stretch up and over. Inhale up. Exhale, twist, right hand to left knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, reach up and over. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. And exhale, float the hand to your side. We'll come onto our hands and knees and then sit our hips back on our heels, coming into a kneeling cat with our hands on the floor by our knees. We'll inhale to arch the back, then exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Go ahead and keep flowing with your breath here. A few more just like it. And then inhale to your hands and knees, moving to a puppy stretch. So we're going to tilt the pelvis to one side and turn the head in that direction. Inhale to center, then exhale, tilt the pelvis the other direction, hip bone toward the rib cage. Inhale back to center. Exhale, you're making a C curve with your spine. Inhale, center. Just a very small little side bend. Good. Keep moving, keep flowing, keep breathing. Remember that you want to keep your hips right above your knees. So it's very tempting as you turn to want to lean your hips to one side so that you can see your hips, because it might be that your shoulder is blocking your hips. But that's okay. The point is not to see them. The point is to keep them right over the knees and just tilt, tilt, tilt the pelvis side to side. Good. Let's curl the toes under, come forward to a plank, and then exhale back to a downward dog. The first one here. So let your knees bend, let your feet walk out one at a time. Find a place that feels good. I'm going to remind you here of this little modification that we can do during our sun salutation. So instead of coming to a full plank, we always have the option of coming to a kneeling plank. So go ahead and settle back into child's pose for just a second. Find your breath again, and then we'll flow through just one of those. Where we come to the kneeling plank, we exhale through knees, chest, and chin to the floor, inhaling into a cobra instead of an upward dog, and then exhaling to child's pose. So inhale here to your plank, kneeling. Exhale, elbows right by the ribs, come all the way down to the floor. Inhale, lift to cobra. And then press down through your palms, come up all together from your knees to child's pose or downward dog when we're moving through our salutations. So that's always an option. You can always come back to that. Couple deep breaths in child's pose. And then we'll curl the toes back under and lift back up to downward dog. Already a little bit looser, a little bit deeper in this pose as our bodies warm up. Let's step forward now with both feet coming to a forward fold, giving up the weight of the head and the shoulders. And then inhaling all the way up to standing, arms reach, and exhale your arms to your side into Tadasana, finding your weight evenly balanced on both feet. Settle yourself in, great posture here, and we'll move into our sun salutations. So take a couple of breaths. The first time through, we're going to pause in each of the major poses so you can get a feel for where you want your body to be. With an inhale, both arms up above the head, and then exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Taking the time in this forward fold to let go of the weight of your head and your shoulders. Your knees can always bend a little bit if they need to. And then you'll place your hands to the floor and step back with your right foot on an inhale, finding high lunge. The hips are lowering down, the heart is pressing forward, shoulders are coming back. Again, just holding this one to feel it, and then hold your breath briefly to step back your left foot to find plank. Now when we're going through with our breath, we won't spend much time in plank, but here we are just for the strength and the fun. So keep breathing nice and steady, and then on an exhale, you'll lower to the ground, chaturanga, but without touching the ground. You'll lift up to upward dog, rolling to the tops of your feet. From there, roll back to the soles of your feet, downward dog. So that is where you can do your kneeling plank and your cobra if you'd like. With your inhale, step forward with the right foot, high lunge. Hips are low, heart is forward, strong straight line from the head, down the spine, down that left leg through your heel. Exhale, step forward with the left foot, forward fold. And inhale all the way up, that's half of one. So we'll keep the arms up and then dive forward again, forward fold, moving right into that other side. Inhale to step your left foot back, high lunge. Good. And then hold the breath just long enough to step that right foot back and find your plank. And then exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog, rolling to the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward, left foot, high lunge. On your next exhale, step forward with the right foot, forward fold. Inhale all the way back up, reach for the sky, and then exhale your arms to your side. That is a full one. So now we'll move with our breath, inhaling both arms up, then exhaling to dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, step back with the right foot, high lunge. Or hold your breath just to get the left foot back, then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good, flowing with your breath. Inhale, step forward with the right foot, high lunge. Exhale, step forward with the left foot, forward fold. Inhale, reach for the sky, arms high. Exhale, dive forward, right into the other side. Inhale, step back with the left foot, high lunge. Hold the breath, just enough to get the right foot back, then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, tops of the feet. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward, left foot. Exhale, step forward, right foot, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach. Exhale, arms to side. Good, we'll do another. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, right foot steps back, high lunge. Hold the breath just enough to get the left foot back, plank, then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, high lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach. Exhale, dive forward, other side. Inhale, step the left foot back, high lunge. Hold, right foot back, then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, high lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, stand tall, reach. Exhale, arms to side. Good again. Inhale, both arms up. Flow with your breath. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, right foot steps back, high lunge. Hold the breath, left foot, then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, high lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, stand and reach. Exhale, dive, other side. Inhale, left foot steps back, high lunge. Hold, right foot steps back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, high lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, stand and reach up high. And exhale, arms to side. Very nice. Take a deep breath here. Let your feet settle in again. Feel what's going on in your body. If you feel fatigued, if you're short of breath, that's okay. Try to slow your breath down again. Deepen it again, and we'll move on. Good. I'll just turn here so you can see me. Let's inhale both arms up above the head and exhale the palms down together over the heart as we shift our weight into our right leg and bring our left foot up onto the right leg. So remember, you can put that left foot on your ankle, keeping the toes close to the ground or on the ground. You can put the foot on the calf, or you can lift it up to the thigh. Just don't put it right against the knee. Above the knee or below the knee is fine. Good. Now, if you'd like today, we can take that foot and lift it up in front of your right leg. So you're resting the left foot in the hip crease of your right leg. Make sure that feels okay on your knee and on your hip. You can always stay in regular tree if you'd like. Nice deep breaths. And then we'll let that foot go. If it's crossed over, pick it up a little bit to just make it a little bit easier to bring down. And then inhale both arms up again. Exhale the palms over the heart and shift your weight to your left leg, bringing the right heel to the ankle, right foot to the calf, or right foot to the thigh. Finding first that strength and stability through your left foot, anchoring you into the ground. Breathing. And remember, you can stay here if you'd like. Or if you want, you can pick that foot up, place it on the front of your left leg, lift the foot up high into the hip crease, and pause there. Again, checking your knee, checking your hip, checking your ankle. Make sure all those joints are still happy. And then we'll let that go, nice and easy, down to the floor. And inhale both arms up. Say hi to my pup again. We'll come back to the front of the mat. With a deep inhale, both arms up. Let's exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Bring the hands to the floor. Let's step back big to a downward dog. Settle in, feel your legs open, your spine long, and then inhale, lift the right leg up, let the knee bend and let it fold behind you if that's comfortable. Then we're taking the right knee under us and placing it on the floor between our hands, coming to pigeon, one of my very favorite poses. So double check your right heel that it's not tucked up under you. Make sure it's outside your left hip. Stretch the left leg long behind you and sit up nice and tall. Heart is forward, shoulders back. And then if you'd like, you can bring your hands forward onto the floor, coming all the way down onto your elbows if you want, or even stretching out along the floor if that's comfortable. You just want to take care that your hips are square to the front, that you're not falling down onto the right side of your right hip. Then gently walk yourself back up tall, shoulders back and down, heart forward. Then press your palms in, curl the left toes under. With strength and control, lift that right leg up and back to a plank, and then a down dog. Flow with your breath. Inhale, the left leg comes up, it bends, the hip opens to that side, and then slide your left knee between your hands, placing the left heel outside the right hip. Right leg stretches back. Sit nice and tall. Shoulders back, heart up. When you're ready, if you're ready, you can bring your palms forward and lower down onto your elbows if you'd like. And then walk back up to your hands. Sit tall one more time. Then press into your palms, curl the right toes under, lift with control to step the left foot back, and come to down dog. Gently bring the knees to the floor and settle into a well-deserved child's pose. From there, we'll roll up the spine. So we're sitting on our heels just for a moment, then bring the legs around in front of us. Scooting forward on the mat here so that we can roll down eventually by reaching forward with the hands and placing the spine down one vertebra at a time. From there, let's reach the arms overhead long, and then walk your feet toward your body and then out as wide as your mat. Keeping the feet on the floor there, we'll lower both knees to one side and then the other, windshield wipers. This gentle little twist for the spine. Breathing, of course, as you go. Feeling that your legs are just flowing back and forth, led by your breath. Good. Bring the knees back to center and walk your feet in a little bit so you can hug your knees into your chest and then rock the spine side to side. From there, we'll bring the knees to 90 degrees and let them fall open to the side. And you can keep your hands on your hamstrings, or if you want a little deeper stretch into this happy baby pose, you can bring your fingers to your big toes. Either way, the knees stay bent. The tailbone stays down. The pelvis stays rocked down toward the floor. Still breathing. Let's let our feet go. And we'll stretch our legs out on the floor. We'll bring our arms to our sides, palms up and away from the body a little bit. Settling into Shavasana. Letting our bodies process what we did today and rest from what we did today. So feel that all your muscles are relaxing as best they can. They are allowing themselves to be supported by the floor. Let your eyes close, and with each breath, imagine your body getting a little bit softer, a little bit quieter. We'll give ourselves a few minutes here. Let's start to wiggle our fingers and our toes a little bit, bringing some movement back into our quiet bodies. Gently rolling to the right side, using very little effort to come back to sitting. Finding that comfortable place for your body. Letting your eyes close for just another couple of minutes here. Thanking your body for what it's done today. And reminding yourself to go with the flow throughout the rest of your day. Whatever life throws at us, we can just breathe our way from one moment to the next. Let's bring our palms together over the heart. Namaste.